the season finale of Defenders of Berk, Cast Out Part 2. And this is how you end a season.
Good feelings all around.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible rhetorical questions at the end.
Thanks, Hiccup. You ruined it.
And again, he's the leader of an academy, so he has to ask rhetorical questions at the end.
Yeah, although it's been a while since we've heard his monologue.
Yeah.
But, basic summary, they get stoic back. Did you ever really doubt that? I mean, really. But, this is good. We find out why Alvin was outcast originally.
Similar story to what Hiccup goes through with Snotlout, but worse.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yes. That pretty much shows what could happen potentially in the future.
Yeah. Although, as seen with the good feelings all around, that might not happen.
Yeah.
Because, believe it or not, Snotlout does have a heart.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a heart. I'm not a girl.
Yeah. Yeah. I think with my muscles. They'll get over it.
Yeah.
It's just teenage angst.
But this episode really wraps the whole series up. Because after this episode, they got immediately to work on the second movie. And that's what you do. Dagger gets... What happens to him?
Alvin.
Yeah, pretty much. Alvin happens to Dagger.
You want to electrocute me? I'll electrocute you.
Hiccup, go find the squirrel again.
Probably not use the scroll, but... What, Jenny? Come here.
You big baby.
Come here. Come here. Come on.
Coming up or what?
Come on. Okay. Come here.
Whatever.
Come here.
You coming?
Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come on.
Yeah.
Jenny.
You coming up or what?
Oh my, it's so ferocious.
Yeah. But that's really it.
What is
Are you
wrong
done?
with you? I'm not letting go until you calm down. Stop.
Pros and cons. Not that there's many cons, but what did you like that stood out?
End for the Screaming Death was good.
Mm-hmm. Although I do kind of wish we did see more of the Screaming Death get off. I do wish we saw more of it because it was only in a few episodes in the whole season.
But it was off looking for Mama, so...
Yeah, so...
And the few episodes it was in, it caused so much destruction.
True.
It destroyed whole islands, for crying out loud.
Something I noticed that... Meh. Six-legged dragon Meatlug is immune to the dragon root, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Whispering Death are in the same class that Meatlug is.
Still...
Boulder class.
Yeah.
And since Screaming Death is basically like a subtype of Whispering Death, then that means it would also be a Boulder class.
Mm-hmm. And Hiccup did say, well, it's a Boulder class when it was first introduced to them. So...
Yeah, plot hole, inconsistency.
It's definitely been eating its rocks.
Yes, and Hiccup, way back in the Tale of Two Dragons, it was said that Meatlug is immune due to her rock diet.
Yeah, and it's definitely been eating its rocks. I mean, it's been eating islands and sea stacks, and they are made of rock. soon.
Yeah.
That's a major hole there. That encompasses the other two. It's so huge.
Mm-hmm. But
It was a plot convenience, really.
yeah.
We'll disregard it because it's big, it's terrible, and it's already angry.
Pretty much, yeah. Although, I did like how...
It tried to eat them.
It had fist-legged meat lugs in its mouth, the teeth closed in around
And
them.
that nervous gas!
Yeah. Then, this is what all the farts in the whole series were leading up to.
I'm so nervous and afraid.
Meatlug farts in its mouth. We saw the screaming eyes get so wide.
It was like, ah. And then it was so horrible, it shot fire.
Yeah. Although that's kind of expected with all that methane.
True. But it was like, get out of my mouth now, with a little bit of, like, rocket fuel propellant.
Yeah. I think that's as fast as Meatlug's ever gone.
Yeah. And it needed a little prodding and help. So.
But, yeah, great way to build up all the fart jokes into one laugh.
One good hurrah.
Yeah. I can't say anything else, really. I think we covered everything.
Yeah.
Great way to wrap up this whole series, really.
Yeah.
Because after this, they started working on movie 2, and then after that, they worked on Race to the Edge. Overall, what did you think of the series?
It's a good lead up. Fill in some of those gaps. Still don't know how Stoic gets his next dragon, but yeah.
Explained in the next season.
But it's in the second movie! So that's an inconsistency there, because they're working on the movie, you said that, and then the third season comes out after the movie, but the third season is a continuation of the second season, but the movie came out between the two, and make up your minds!
They already commissioned the second movie for that year. So this is basically like to keep people interested in the series, and then they put that out. And Race to the Edge actually shows the growth from the series, and it builds up into everything we see in the second movie.
Oh, go away. Nobody cares about you, Elvira. Except for when you're doing your job, and that is not your job.
But yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, it's as bad as what was that came out of order? Star Wars was an intentional out of order, but there was something else that came out of order. It's worse than having the prequel after the sequel. It's just...
I can see where you're coming from, yeah. And that's sort of what they did with this whole franchise. They did movie 1, then Riders and Defenders of Berk, movie 2, and then Race to the Edge.
Which should have been not after the movie, before it.
Yes, but look at it from their perspective. They waited 4 years to put out a sequel to How to Train Your Dragon. Now, given, I'm alright with that because me and all the other Jurassic Park fans, after Jurassic Park 3, we waited 14 years.
Twin Peaks fans have been waiting 27, so...
Yeah, doing things out of order like that, since DreamWorks keeps cranking out dragons, I can look past it.
Twin Peaks was really out of order because you got your first 2 seasons, the prequel season movie thing, and now we've got the miniseries, which is a continuation of season 2. So that was a little out of order. Plus the 27 years between season 2 and season 3.
Oh, that's just terrible.
Yeah, I'm really glad I came in on the tail end and didn't know Twin Peaks existed until 2 years ago. That made the 27 years an easy wait.
Yeah, I can look at it from the same. I didn't even know it was the Jurassic Park 3 till I found it in Walmart when I was in 5th grade. Of course, then I had to wait 5 more years for Jurassic World to come out. But still, there is a limit to how long you can wait for a sequel.
I mean, 21B is the fandom that waits, so all you Sherlock people out there know worse than Twin Peaks people know. Although it's kind of equal there. But there are as many episodes of Sherlock as there are seasons of Doctor Who. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
But that's what happens when it takes you 3 years to make an hour-long episode.
That's idiotic.
But it's because Martin Freeman and Benedict Cumberbatch are some very busy British actors. They're very
Understandably,
busy.
yeah. Speaking of actors, last time I was here, we didn't record this session because we were out eating out at night.
Campfire!
Yes! And I helped make dinner.
Anyway.
I told you who the voice of Spitelout was. Apparently you like Doctor Who?
Yes.
The voice of Spitelout is David Tennant.
It explains so much familiarity.
Oh, don't worry. He comes up even more in our
Good!
Race to the Edge.
Let's teach the louts some lessons about being decent people.
Mm-hmm. But overall, I'm glad they got a lot of good voice actors.
Yeah.
David Tennant, Mark Hamill. Have you seen Married with Children?
No.
No. Because Dagger's voice is the kid from Married with Children.
Oh. They also, for the movies, have what's-his-face. I'm pretty sure he was the Phantom of the Opera. Although it could have been the other Scottish dude. That's really awesome. But still. Forget his name. It's Chris something.
I don't know. Maybe you guys can help us put it down in the comments.
He's awesome. Show.
But yes, this whole series has a great selection of voice actors. I can't really fault them for their picks.
No. Aside from they had to settle for different actors for these 2 seasons with Stoic, and they couldn't really keep the voice actress for Ruff a little... I mean, it was probably the same actress, but...
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's not.
Okay, that explains the inconsistencies, because some episodes, she was, like, overly gruff. Like, more recently, she's been getting more and more hoarse in the throat. But, like, there were, like, 2 episodes where she was, like, overly feminine. It's like, what, was she out on break?
I can see where it comes from, yeah. My primary gripe as far as voice actors go, and this is small, Gustav.
Yeah, they had too manly of a voice for a child.
Mm-hmm.
It did not fit at all.
He's 13.
And he sounds like he's 25. That kind of fits for Hiccup and everybody else, but that's also because Hiccup's voice still, the voice actor, his voice still cracks.
Yeah. So, yeah. Anything else that you can think of?
No.
Overall, great season. Great series.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get to it and watch Legend of the Bone Napper. This actually came out like 6 months after the first movie. So before the series, but
So they made a whole bunch of minis before they made the next
yeah, the series.
series thing.
But yeah, this actually came out with this was a double DVD pack with the first movie.
Oh, so it was an added bonus.
Yeah. Has some extras, deleted scenes, etc., etc., etc.
So it's like some of those movies that come out as bonuses that are like 5 hours of deleted scenes and extras, and you're sitting, or the one that was 42 hours. I'm not watching 2 days worth of deleted scenes.
If you have that many deleted scenes,
You need better actors.
you need better writing.
Writing! Yeah, it's...
Dear God. Should you even be making a movie if you have 42 hours of deleted scenes?
But then again, if they're constantly filming everything... But still,
Dear God.
horrible, terrible.
But great series. Great, and this is a great way to wrap it all up.
Yeah, it was a good ending. Sort of. That rhetorical question was bad. They could have picked a better question.
Or they could have just left it out.
Or not asked a question at all. I mean, they could have ended before the question. That would have been a good ending.
Yeah, Hiccup flies off into the sunset with Toothless.
And we wouldn't trade it for anything. Cut it there.
There is no would you.
Yeah, that was
We
stupid.
wouldn't trade
We
it.
don't have dragons! So we can't trade it for anything!
And if we did, we wouldn't.
I mean, we would probably trade everything for a dragon!
Yes. I'd trade my sister for a dragon. But, yeah. I got nothing more to add. How about you?
Nope.
Okay, you'll hear from us with our review for Legend of the Bone Napper.